and a very good morning. So my name is Nurul Alisa binti Khairul Anwar. So here is my portfolio. For activity 1, I do conduct eye screening checkup at the Carnival Kesihatan at Segamat Johor. The place located is at the Dewan Muafakat, Taman Yayasan Segamat on 22 July 2023. 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So this event is a mass eye screenings using the high-end technology, which is include the tonometry, portable slit lamp, adult fundus camera, and then the learning experience that I get during leading this activity is that I have prepared that we have do the early discussion task, which is we have to think about the pro and the cons. Second is we have to prepare a strong mental because we have to attend around more than 500 people, so we really need a really strong mental to handle this kind of situations. And lastly is about the lead, because we can refer to the professionals, optometrists, where we can exchange our leadership's experience and also exchange our experience in eye screenings. And the reflections for this event is that they have a very uncontrollable crowd, which is within the limited space, and then the waiting time is so longer for the patients while queuing. So I think the suggestion that we could improve is that we have to learn to organize everything coordinately and smoothly so that this event will be arranged smoothly. Second activity is that the program eye checkup at Sekolah Rendah International Puncak Jaya Seri Kembangan happened on 26 until 28 July 2023 around 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. So the purpose for this event is to do the mass eye screening for pediatric within 7 years old to 12 years old. So during that sessions, we have like a 3 sessions. The first session is to check the color blindness of the kids, color blindness and the stereopsis test to check the depth perceptions for the kids. And then we go to a second station, which is the vision acuity, to check the estimate power that the kids have. And then if the vision is worse, we can go to the last sessions, which is the subjective reflections, to give exact power so that the kids will be aware of their prescriptions of the power. So the learning experience that I gain is that we have to have extra patience. Basically, if we are dealing with children, because somehow there are the crowd that we cannot really control. And second is we have to have a proper dividing task so that all the event will run smoothly. And lastly, we have to consider other team members so that we take the idea and then we get polishing it. So for the reflections, I could suggest that maybe the organizer can give a reward to the team just treat them a dinner so that the volunteer will feel appreciated. But the reflections during the event is that we should have like organize the queue like one by one so that it's not crowded. So that is the best thing. And then the best thing about this team handling is because they give awareness about a proper eye care to the children so that they have a good influences. So for the third activity is a field trip of the dispensing optic to the frame and lenses at Georgetown Penang. Happened during 4 August 2023, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. So during the event, we do the educational talk about the lenses and also the factory visit. So there are 20 participants, and my job scope for this event is to lead the transportations of the students. So what my learning experience is that I know that there's no obstacle so that the event is run smoothly and there's no stress out. And then we also facing like passenger issue, so that we overcome it by we divide it equally at the last minute, but it's still a good plan. And the last one is the overtime trip, because we don't really have enough time to stop, because we gathered at 3 a.m. and we need to arrive at Penang at 8 a.m. for the factory visits. And then the reflections for this, I think we not really follow our plans because due to the weather, and then I think we should plan more on the activity on the beach, so that somehow the participant can have the studying life balance. And then lastly, my suggestion is that we should always move together so that we have united, but we have a very low free time, so somehow it could create a bonding. Next activity is a private coaching golfing at Bukit Jelutong Driving Range on 9 August 2023, happen around 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. So I'm the one to lead how to teach a proper handling of the irons or the grip itself. So I give them the exposure to the driver shot, and then I also teach them how to give a correct body posture for a good swing, which I have to have a good communications. And then the student that involved is like 5 students, and my learning experience is that we need to limit the students so that we can give more attentions, because they have less attention, because I need to cover all the students by myself. And then I think they also need at least the basic skill by watching some videos so that they get idea of what it is. And lastly is because we have a good communications, because sometimes with good communication we can understand well so that we can get feedback. So for the reflections, I think we need like more time to consume, because within the 2 hours period is not enough. And then we should give them the homework. I should give them the homework so that they could give at least something idea for what they are doing, like proper technique. And lastly, to motivate them so that they're not give up and they keep their hard work. Okay, so last activity is a hiking. I organized a hiking. We're located at Kanching Waterfall at the Rawang on 19 July 2023 at 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I lead to the jungle trekking trail. So the participant was 10 participants, 8 male and 2 female, including me. So the purpose for this journey is to healing from our daily busy schedule and to clean our brains to see the nature so that we can free our mind. So my learning experience for leading this event is that I can escort along the track so that we have a good communications, because the track is not a track that has been explored to other, so it might be some tricky and it's much difficult for the newbie. And then it's also important to have like a better understanding so that we can unite with each other. So my reflections for this event is that to always forecast the weather, because during that time the weather was a little bit raining when we are sliding across the jungle. And then we have to have a strict attire and have a good shoe that to avoid the slippery, because we have to learn also from the experience to minimize the item that we have to bring down, because it could be the obstacle for us during the trek.